Hi everybody. The EPA has sided with industry lobbyists over public health in approving a highly dangerous pesticide that the European Union recently decided to ban over fears of environmental devastation. So much for the green movement. Big farce. They don't care about the environment, no doubt about it. Not only have neonicotinoid pesticides been linked repeatedly to mass bee deaths, also known as colony collapse disorder, but the continued use of such pesticides threatens other aspects of nature and humans as well. What's even more amazing is that the decision not only comes after the EU publicly discussed the major dangers surrounding the use of the pesticides, but after the USDA released a report surrounding the continued honeybee deaths and the related effects, a report in which they detailed pesticides to be a contributing factor, just the impact on the honeybees alone. And we now know that these pesticides are killing aquatic life and subsequently the birds that feed upon them, amounts to a potential $200 billion in global damages every year. We're talking about the devastation of over 100 crops, from apples to avocados and plums. And there's countless scientists and a large number of environmental science groups speaking out on this. The EPA has no lack of information on the subject, and sure, there are contributing factors to bee deaths. There's no question about that. We have an environment right now being hit with Monsanto's Roundup, even in residential areas. We have chemical rain. We have insane amounts of EMF, but it's pretty clear that neonicotinoid pesticides are at least a major contributing factor, and beyond that, they have no place in the food supply to begin with. The Pesticide Action Network, PAN, details the EU ban that came right before the EPA acceptance of the death-linked pesticide. The EU vote comes after significant findings by the European Food Safety Agency that these pesticides pose an unacceptable risk to bees and their use should be restricted. Along with habitat loss and pathogens, a growing body of science points to neonicotinoid pesticides as a key factor in drastically declining bee populations. So why are they approving this pesticide to now pollute the United States in what potentially amounts to an even larger capacity than the EU? A move that will ultimately escalate the price of food worldwide due to the likely nature of continued bee deaths and subsequent crop impact. That's the power of phony corporate science. This is insanity, as the title of this article suggests. Absolute insanity. We need the bees to pollinate our plants, our fruit plants, in order to have fruit. This is absolute madness. The government of the United States cares absolutely nothing about its people. Absolutely nothing. I don't know. All we can do to fight this, all we can do is grow our own food, our own organic food. And it's looking more and more like we're going to have to do that. So go out and get yourself as many seeds as you can afford and start growing your garden and learning how to control it without the use of pesticides. It's all you can do. These pesticides are still going to get into some of your food. They're still going to get into your bodies. They're still going to get into mother's milk when she's nursing her baby. But you've got to do what you can, because the government doesn't care one bit about its people. Not one bit. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching this video, and I'll post a link below. Marcia signing out.